Good morning, everybody. It's your boy D Mac. So let's talk. All right, we have a new virus out here that is starting to concern some of our virologists and things like that. And it's in the pox family. It's called monkeypox. And it's related to smallpox and chickenpox. It's not as severe as smallpox, but it's more severe than chickenpox. So it's like right in between those two. They say that you can catch this by direct contact with the skin or with one of the lesions on the skin because it does form big bumps like chicken pox does, just multiplied by two or three, and it's really big, nasty bumps. So coming in direct contact with the skin of a person who's infected through bodily fluids like sex, kissing, and things of that nature, just transfer of bodily fluids. And also, if the person who's infected, say they have an item of clothing or something that they're sitting on with their exposed skin, and one of those lesions are open and like the pus is seeping out and it gets on that fabric and you happen to go sit down there later on after that person gets up, then it can be transferred by that way also. I don't know what the duration of its life outside of the body is on a surface, but that is another way that it could possibly be contracted. And, this isn't a new virus, fortunately, so they already have a vaccine for it. I think the first time that they said that they discovered this virus was around 1958. Don't quote me on that. You can look it up and kind of double check my number, but I believe that's when they said it was first discovered. It was in 1958, but so it's not new. It's something that our people are familiar with. Our scientists and doctors are familiar with it. So, like I said, they already have a vaccine and it's treatable. But it's something that you really don't want to get. Something that'll make you very uncomfortable. Um, when I saw a picture of it, the first thing that came to my mind was Job with all of the boils all over his body from head to toe. That's exactly what it looked like to me. Uh, and from the description that the Bible gives about that, that wasn't anything too comfortable for Job. And it sounds kind of the same because big you have these big old blisters on your skin. You have these big boils and they bust open and they fill with pus and they itch. All of that sounds like the plagues that were being placed on people back in the biblical days. That's just what I'm gathering from it. But yeah, I just wanted to put this information out here, man. I'm not gonna be on here long and being long-winded about it. I just wanted to put the information out on my platform so that it just gets out to more people in a quicker time because we have to safeguard ourselves. We know what happened with the pandemic. It was poorly managed. Nobody really, there was so much back and forth within the administration who was governing at that time that there was no clear answer as to what to do, and the people were confused for the most part because there was so much back and forth and so many different people saying contradicting statements about what COVID was and all those things like that. So we can't allow ourselves to get caught up in that again with this because it could potentially become something if we allow it to get out of hand. And so, like I said, we have to take it upon ourselves, the individuals, as the people, as a nation. Make sure you're washing your hands. Make sure you're still using the hand sanitizer. Make sure that you're keeping your distance from people. Make sure you're limiting your contact with people. Make sure you're looking and noticing things on people that may be abnormal, like perforations on the skin and blotches and yellowing of the eye, just all of these different signs to look for, because we have so many different viruses that are developing on a regular basis that we have to pretty much be hypochondriacs out here. If there's some hypochondriacs, this is your age, because there's so many health threats and health risks out here that are airborne, that are in our water, our food, every aspect of our life. We're putting ourselves in contact, or indirectly or directly, with some type of contaminant that could potentially poison us. And so, yeah, we have to get on that hypochondriac train and really, really start looking at our health and looking at the things that we're exposed to, the things that we're consuming, all of these different things that contribute to the poor health that we are dealing with here in the United States. Um, I'm getting older. I was just talking to my son and his friends the other day, and I was like, they were complaining about stuff. I'm like, dude, you're not 14, 15, and 16 no more. Your body is not regenerating as fast as it used to. Now it takes you about a week or two to recuperate from those things that just used to take 2 or 3 days in your youth, because you're about to hit that 30 mark, and your metabolism is slowing down. A lot of things are going on with your body, and you know whenever you're trying to keep the same amount of pressure on your body that you did in your youth at an older age, it's going to catch up to you at some point. So we have to definitely make sure that we're taking our vitamins, any medications that we're on. And I'm preaching to the choir when I say this stuff, because I have certain medications that I take, and sometimes I'm hard headed because I don't like the way certain side effects are, how they make me feel, and I don't like how some things will curve my mood, or just those lingering side effects that really interrupts the quality of your life. These are the things that a lot of people who are on medications, a lot of my veterans, y'all know what I'm talking about. Um, the amount of medications that they give us, sometimes put us in a worse position health wise, than it would if we just dealt with the issue that they were trying to treat in the first place, which led up to all of these different medications. And then some of the ingredients in these medications do not mix well with the ingredients in other medications, and they cause for reactions in certain people, not all people, but in certain people. And so my my suggestion in those aspects would be to definitely um, just take care of yourself. Watch what you're putting into your body, and stay on top of that. We have like I said, we have the CDC and we have the WHO who are on top of this. They've gotten, I believe it said they have over 700,000 vials of the vaccine for it, and they're about to get 300,000 more, just to be on the safe side. Now, there's about 10 states where reported cases of this monkeypox have been, given to the hospital and so forth, or the hospitals giving that information to the CDC and the WHO. So, with that being said, please protect yourself. Please follow sanitary guidelines and just keep yourself clean, keep your hands washed, and all of those things to keep the germs down. That's all I really have to say on that. This is your boy D Mac. Y'all know what I say. Sticks and stones can break your bones, but the word can always heal you. I'm out.